Hi, the book chosen was The Boy in the Striped Pyjamas. It is a 2006 Holocaust novel by the Irish novelist John Boyne. Unlike the months of playing Boyne devoted to his other books, he said that he wrote the entire first draft in 2.5 days, barely slept until he got the end. It is an unusual story, one of the most difficult and disturbing a teen will ever read. It is a fable told through the voice of a child, but it is not for children, and it is not just anyone. Talking a little bit of the plot, this is about a 9-year-old boy called Bruno. When Bruno returns home from school one day, he discovers that his belongings are being packed in crates by one of the family's servants. His father has received a promotion and the family must move from their home to a new home far away called Outwith, where there is no one to play with and nothing to do. He has to leave his 3 best friends for life, his beautiful mansion, and his loving grandparents behind. When he gets to his new but horrible house, he looks out of his window and sees a tall fence running as far as the eye can see. Behind the fence, he can see strange people in striped pajamas that he thinks could play with him. Bruno longs to be an explorer and decides that there must be more of this new place that meets the eye. While exploring the area near the fence, he meets another boy whose life and circumstances are very different to his own, and their meeting results in a friendship that has devastating consequences. The positive aspects of this book is that you had to do a lot of thinking to work out who was who and what was going on sometimes, especially with the foreign. Also, the closeness of the family. When Bruno and his family moved to Auschwitz without and the city and lived there for a while, they become closer because they have to spend more time together, making them a better family. The friendship theme is another thing. Once Bruno leaves Berlin, he no longer has any friends. Although, after exploring for some time, Bruno comes across a boy. After talking to him, Bruno comes back to the same spot every day, eventually become friends with the boy, mutual, and stay good friends, even until the end when they share their final moments together in a gas chamber. But on the other hand, there are too many unanswered questions at the end. They do give a sense of mystery and intrigue you to read on, but you expect some of the questions to be answered at the end. Normally, you can't say anything negative about a Holocaust themed book without being an asshole, because the books are so tied in with the Holocaust itself. For example, there are Jewish prisoners in horrible conditions. They were treated horrible with sickness and severe lack of food. Also, all of the deaths. The prisoners were surrounded by pain and deaths. The Nazis would take some prisoners and murder them by gassing them. At the end, it is very absurd and extremely devastating, even though it says they went on searching for Bruno for weeks until they finally realized what had happened. And finally, the conclusion is that I would recommend this book to anyone over the age of 10. It is a great novel, but you have to be somehow strong to read it and don't cry too much. Thanks for watching.
Created using Powtoon.